and welcome. So today what I'm going to be showing you guys is how to get your Vernier LabQuest software up and running. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to show you guys how to set up on your Chromebooks the actual software. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do, obviously you're going to be on your Chromebooks. I'm on my desktop computer in order to be able to record this. I have some other Google Chrome's open, but we're going to open a brand new browser and we'll enlarge it here for you. I'm going to go to Google. Basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to Google search the Google Chrome store. Comes right up here on the top. Next I'm going to come up here and this is where we're going to search for the software that we need. So we're going to search for Vernier Data Share, hit enter. Comes up right here. Mine already says rate it right here because I've already installed the app onto my Google account. It'll say free for you. Go ahead and click on the free. Go ahead and install it into your online app management system. Then from there we actually won't need to access it. Now I'm going to open this up. Your Chromebook should have something that looks similar to this right here. I have the Vernier over here. What you're going to notice is that when I click on it, all it does is it's going to open this up right here. Alright, this is just instructions on the different things that it can do. Opening it up is actually not going to allow us to actually use it. We're going to get to that in a sec. What we're actually going to end up doing is we'll end up opening a new tab and we're going to end up typing in the IP address of the unit we're about to use, but we'll get to that in just a sec. Alright, so we are here to talk about here the LabQuest2. So I'm going to take the pen out from back here. The first thing that we're going to do here, now we're on the home screen. If you ever need to get back to here, you just press the home button or tap it right here. We're going to go to the connections here, and one of the first things that we'll do is we could go to the network to make sure that you're connected to the Wi-Fi. We're going to go home, back to connections, and this right here is what we want. It's the data share graphical analysis. So we go to this, and right here this is bringing up the actual information that we need. We see that it's on right here. From here we have our QR code. If we were going to do this on an iPad, we would basically just take a picture of this with the app made for the iPad, but we're using the Chromebook, so we won't need that. All we're going to need here is this IP address right here. So basically what we're going to do is come over here to the Chromebook, and all we have to do is come up to right here and type in our 10.124.200.40. I've already entered it once, so it just came up. And as you can see, we now have our graph. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll put on our probe right here. And then what we will do is, now that we have our probe, we'll go home, go to the LabQuest app, and we'll go here to our graph, which is actually what we've got set up on the Chromebook. And then from here we can go ahead and try to make this temperature warmer. There we go. So here we've got the temperature up on the Chromebook, we've got the temperature up over here, and then as I let this go, we should see a drop in the temperature. And then we can try to heat it back up. I don't have anything in here to really heat it up other than body warmth. And as you can see, we have the measurements on each. There's a little bit of a slow response time there, just because we're going through the internet for this. But basically that's all we have to do from right there. Alright, to save the files from the LabQuest2, we are simply going to go up here to File, and then you just simply go to Email. You can save it as a text document, but basically what we'll do is we'll email. You can send it as a data file, as a text file, or as a graph. In this case, I'll just hit data file here, and basically you'll put in the email address of the person you want to send it to. So if you're sending it to your teacher, then you will basically just enter in the information here. So I'll just put in let's put in a couple letters here, just to show you here. Now you have to go to here to get your @ symbol, and now for us it's elkhorn.k12.wi.us. You notice that back here there's no period, so we'd actually have to go Elkhorn, go to the number pad, the period is down here, go back out to the K, back into here for the 12. It's a little bit of a long process, but that's the only way we're able to send text documents. Now remember, right here in the subject line, you're going to want to change this here, and maybe put your group number or something that differentiates you. Otherwise it's going to go through to the person that you're sending it to just as LabQuest data. It could be anybody, so they won't know who it's from or which lab it's from. If you're sending yourself multiple documents, or if you're sending your teacher multiple documents, you're going to want to make sure that you change this subject line right here. Then you just simply hit send, and everything should be good to go.
Awesome.